So now what you have to begin with, you have to go through this to avoid having this done 2 times, because you will be creating something else from what we would want to create. So make sure that you don't double paste. Okay, so you avoid double pasting to avoid errors. I don't know why it was double pasting, or was it due to the response you get? So you avoid double pasting because it was spoiling my design. I'm having something different from what I wanted to have. I think this error was from the stuff that I was copying from. So you would do that if at all it is your desire, but according to me, what I wanted and the neatness I wanted was not double pasting. It just came as a result of maybe a simple error that was basically a mess up. So like that. So I'm like going on, proofreading it. Like that. So that is it basically. So you are seeing as if a certain layer was added on the photo. Then besides having a certain layer that was like added, we also have a shadow at the back of the image. So we can play around with the distance of the shadow, so that stuff. But for us right now, we are contented with what we are basically having. So the next thing we are going to be doing is, remember we already gave it motion. Okay, so with this one, I believe the next thing that we would look at doing is looking at a way of exporting out this project as a finished project. Okay, so the other thing that you would also consider, if at all you just want to increase maybe the Gaussian blur effect like that to make it a little bit more blurry. Okay, so but for now we are done with that. Maybe the other thing that you would also look at, maybe putting in 3D. Okay, so you can come here, then type in basic, then basic 3D. Let us apply it on the layer here. So if we go here, we can play with that is the tilt. Okay, let us have that tilt. Then wivel. We can also play with the wivel. So if we move just a shorter distance and make this wivel a little bit, then plus a tilt. So I'm not seeing it properly. What effects am I like? So I've overdone it. Okay, are you seeing that? So this would need me to have a stronger computer. At least make sure that the computer you're having is a little bit stronger. Okay, maybe I just want to twist this a little, just like 11. Okay, then the tilt from 0 maybe to 5. Okay, so I may put that there, then this to start somewhere there. So as the photo comes here, we have a tilt. Okay, so now the same thing applies to this tilt. So you can ensure that you paste it everywhere on this frame, okay, that you have designed. Then after, when you are contented, if you don't want this red, you can click enter before you export. You can even ignore it, then you just make sure that you export. So to export, make sure that you move this current this our thing that shows or counts the frame rates as you go. Then you click that bracket and closing bracket, and then you find where your project exactly begins from. So it is completely beginning at the start, like that. Then you do what? You come and click on. So okay, now to export, I'm going to be showing you how to export this project. But before you do that exporting, you have to make sure you leave off the quarter resolution to a full what resolution. We had even forgotten to make sure that we consider that too. So that is it. So we continue to the second video, where I'm going to be showing you the second method that we can use. Here we've used the radial shadow and the shadow to make sure that at least we have something that is a little bit cool, okay, and having boundaries on the photos that are in the main what, in the main composition, in the main layer. Okay, so we are having shadows, then those in the background we use the Gaussian blur. Okay, now with this other method, we are going to be basically using feather edges, okay, on the upper whatever, on the upper layer, and you'll happen to see what basically happens. Because I'm going to be exporting out the two videos and I add them in this video, and you happen to see the difference, okay, differences between the two videos. So the first one is done, and now we are going to the second method. Okay, so thank you for watching.